What is up, everybody, to episode 47 of With a Grain of Salt podcast. My name's Eddie.
I'm Eric.
Howdy, it's Andrea.
And remember, we are not experts in any of the things we talk about today or in any episode, so take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Right there. I can't snap with this finger. There we go.
Looks like I'm touching it.
We
Boom.
finally got the intro right.
No interruptions either.
One take.
One take.
Yeah, one
Good job,
take.
guys.
Correct episode number.
It only took 47 episodes.
Honestly.
And that's it for the sound check.
No way.
I'm kidding.
We're keeping that in there. No, screw that. It sounds great. Let's go.
I was like, wait a
Just
minute,
keep it
did we
going.
do that? No, yeah, we're good.
Real quick, just to start everything off, just a quick shout out to Eric here. Today is Father's Day.
Yes, look, I brought my What a Dad.
What a dad.
shirt. Yeah. It is Father's Day, guys. June 19th. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and moms that act as the father. Because, you know, there's a lot of single moms out there that get it done.
Mhm.
Underrated. But yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
So to celebrate, what do we got here, Eric?
We got, this was on their website, you know, so they say it's delicious. We're going to be the judge of that. We got our mango habanero whiskey, and they just said, just add some orange soda. They didn't say what kind, so we just got our
Hill Country Fair.
Texas-owned Hill Country soda. There we go. So yeah, just add that and a garnish, but we don't need a garnish. There we go. Cling.
It wasn't the wing I was looking for, but all right, let's do it.
How is it? Don't keep us waiting. Let the audience know.
It's not bad.
Does it complement each other?
You probably need a sweeter orange soda. Fanta or Crush.
Fanta would be most. Yeah, sweeter would be better.
I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, like you said. You need a sweeter orange soda, though.
Oh man, but that habanero kicks your ass.
Eric's gonna start sweating.
No, I think I would actually have this on its own after this. Oh, let's see. Definitely sweeter. We need a sweeter orange.
We need a sweeter
soda.
one.
I didn't know there were such things as sweeter oranges. Sodas, obviously.
Well, I mean, like, there's, like, different kinds of brands of drinks always taste different. Like,
Different combinations of syrups.
yeah, like one cranberry juice brand isn't going to taste the same as the other one. Like, for some reason, like, look at, like, fruit punch. Look at all the different, like, drinks out there that have fruit punch as a flavor. How many of them taste the same?
That's kind of true. Like if you have a Monster fruit punch, or
And then there's the Minute Maid fruit punch,
yeah,
which tastes the most different to me.
exactly. Hawaiian fruit punch. That one's very different.
I like Hawaiian punch.
I don't. I get a whiff of that and I just think of Jungle Juice, and that fucks me
Oh,
up
okay,
completely.
that's understandable.
I can understand that. I don't know. I haven't had like juice in like so long because it's just so sweet. Like I'm pretty sure there's like some zero sugar ones, but I still haven't drank them.
There's plenty of them. It's
Yeah.
just,
I just haven't gone out and looked.
How do you get your vitamin C, woman?
Vitamin C. I don't know. What has vitamin C that I could be taking?
funny. Orange.
He's a funny guy. Funny guy. No. Well, I mean, I don't eat oranges as much. I mean, I was trying to think, where else could I get my vitamin C?
All right, where do we get good source of vitamin C? Just
But-
buy the bottles from Walmart or something.
You know what vitamin I was very low on?
D.
D. Yeah, honestly, yes, vitamin D.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're just saying it because it's funny, but yeah, honestly, my vitamin D was so fucking
We
low.
both in the same direction. It's like, yeah.
And I haven't said this, right? I haven't said this before.
We know. What?
I haven't said this before.
What do you mean?
That I was low in vitamin D, like on the podcast.
No, I don't
I
think
don't,
so.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, but real quick, what has vitamin C?
Oranges.
The sun.
No, the sun is
Yeah.
vitamin D.
Citrus, oranges, kiwi, lemon, grapefruit, bell peppers, strawberries, tomatoes.
Grapefruit for sure.
Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, white potatoes.
Well, then I would say like the tomatoes, broccoli. That's where I've been getting my vitamin C's from.
Have you been
VA
getting
juice. Yeah.
I used to like VA juice a lot, but no, my vitamin D has been very low. I think my doctor had said that it's supposed to be like 30, around 30s, ish, and mine was at 5.
Damn.
Mine was at 5, and she prescribed me with like this very high dose. It was like 15,000 units of vitamin D.
Many
Like this.
foods and supplements are fortified with vitamin D, like dairy products and cereals. So, like, here's what you should drink: orange juice fortified with vitamin D. So it's like,
Nah, not shit.
it's like, no, dairy and plant milks fortified with vitamin D. You can get milk, vitamin D milk.
It's true. I don't know. I try to stay away from a lot of dairy, like milk, just milk in general. I don't know.
What about oat milk?
I've never tried. I'm willing
It's
to try that.
fucking
It's
good.
delicious.
Really?
Almond milk ain't shit compared to oat milk.
Oat milk. I ran that
Oat
down.
milk, almond milk is
Writing that
super
down, oat
overrated,
milk,
if
oat
you
milk.
ask me. Like
Oh,
when
fun fact with me is that oat milk, with my protein shakes, it actually absorbs quicker. So my body responds to it very fast than compared to whole milks or anything else like
Yeah.
that.
I think that's what I put in the smoothies that I got us
Yeah.
the other day. I put peanut butter, chocolate protein, and oat milk, and damn, they came out good.
Better health. Dun-dun-dun. All right.
But yeah, and then I went to the doctor recently after taking those like medicines, and I've been getting a lot of sun recently, which is another story. But yeah, no, my vitamin D's up to like 52. It's doing
Sweet.
great. Yeah,
It looks like it. Yeah.
yeah. Can you see? I'm very tan right
You look
now.
very Tony Montana, you know?
I wore.
Look like Tommy Vercetti.
I went to Isla Blanca water park, or what the fuck is it called?
Just
It's water
Schlitterbahn.
park.
it
It's,
used to be
Schlitterbahn.
Schlitterbahn.
well, it used
We
to be
all know it.
Schlitterbahn. There's
Okay.
El Padre. And
So they got sued.
so they got
think.
sued. Now it's water park, something water park.
Defamation.
It's just welcome to water park.
I'm very tanned. Very tan. I think I wore shorts and a sports bra. So it's the first time my back and my stomach have ever seen the sun. So it's
Really?
still a little red.
Really?
It's hard to
Yes,
believe.
because
You-
like every time I went outside, I'd wear a shirt. Like at the times that I would go in the pool, I'd wear a t-shirt. And I was like, fuck it, I'm already with somebody. Who else am I trying to impress? I'm gonna be comfortable. And I wore a sports bra, and I was like, oh.
I thought you did that to impress.
No.
Right? I think you got it backwards there.
She
It's
already
like-
knows how I look. I don't need to impress her anymore.
This is me. Oh my god, what if that is the whole... Oh, what do you call it? What if... I got a
Secret.
theory. I got a theory here. Just to, like, body confidence.
Okay.
That's the only reason why you have her as a...
She's only my girlfriend just so I can feel good about my body.
Dude, don't joke.
Damn.
People do that. People
I feel like
do that.
I feel like that would be a thing. What do you think, buddy?
What do you think
I-
about
I-
that in
I
general?
never-
What do you think about that's why she's with...
Okay, can we just speak in general? Because that's
Yes.
not the case with me.
You are the asshole. No, I never thought of it. Honestly. Of course, I'm. Never mind. I was gonna say
Uh-oh.
something. I was like, oh, I've been with some. Nah.
Nah.
There's no way I could phrase it.
Keeping us hanging.
We can't lose
In the
another subscriber already.
I mean,
I guess.
the
yeah.
only people that would ever like say anything about it would be those that are like insecure. Yeah, that'd pretty much be
He's
it.
trying.
The most insecure.
Hmm.
But I never dated them. I never dated anyone I found less than attractive.
No, but that's not the
I don't know.
question.
Or less attractive than me to make me feel better.
Oh, I was just thinking like I was
Or
able.
just sexual encounter.
I was just able to attract someone, so they're attracted to this body. So I can feel happy about it because somebody else likes. I don't know.
Like I said,
I get
I never really thought through it.
Same, me neither. But then now I'm thinking about it. I kind of
And now you're like, damn.
understand it. Maybe.
And now she's
Not
like,
that
can I
I'm
do
saying it,
better?
like personally, but I can see how it's a big self-esteem boost. Like when I was first on, I don't know. I guess it's kind of related. On Tinder, every time, like I would even want to be like, I just wanted to swipe right to see if they would swipe right with me.
I still remember, you and I went to the hookah lounge in Harlingen, and you lent me your phone. I can't remember why, or you just said fuck it, like swipe right for me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, cool. Swipe. I swiped. I wasn't even looking.
Horrible time.
She's like, dude, it's 2 years later, and I'm still getting matches from that.
But going back, like I would always swipe right on these like very attractive people and people that are way out of my league, and sometimes I would match with them, and it'd be a big like self-esteem boost.
So it's like
It's kind of
likes on Instagram, right?
I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess you guys kind of right. I'm never on like really social media, so I don't see it from that perspective. But I do.
I'm trying to find the correlation because I've never had a dating app or anything like that.
Yeah, you were.
Must be nice. Look at this guy freaking trying to show off his healthy relationship and family, and always being with someone.
I got that. I understood that reference.
Nah, you dodged a bullet, man. The dating scene.
Is it really that bad?
If you stick to dating apps, it's not terrible. It's not nearly as bad. If you just go the old-fashioned way. Like, this is why
Does
I like
that even exist? Like in the dating app form? Like, do people really?
in dating app form. No. Dating app form is very. The whole premise of it is to judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, because you don't know much about this one person, and just like looks and basic info. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, I like this person.
You have to tell a story with the pictures you put on those apps, and make sure it says as much about you as possible. Because all they're gonna get is face value, top of the iceberg sort of stuff, and you better hope. If you're really taking it seriously, you better hope that's enough to get people interested in you. Yeah. Because like how they
clout dating. Is that it?
I guess you could say it like that, but that's more like those with the highest subscribers on YouTube or followers on Instagram.
Like what's his name? Jake Paul and Tana
Mojo.
Yeah, they got married. These two TikTok. Well, they're YouTubers.
Oh, I know who Jake Paul is.
Yeah, two YouTubers, big YouTubers. They got married, and then they.
But
I don't know if they really got it was like official, but they did a whole thing like they're getting married.
So yeah, the whole a picture's worth 1,000 words is very much due to inflation, it's only worth like 500 now, but. It's very much a real thing when it comes to dating apps. You got to get people's attention. And then even on top of that, there's like, what do you say first? Like, all right. It's to me, I think it's worse than just going up to someone and talking to them, because that I can do just fine. But for some reason, sending a message like that,
so
like,
if you send a message like, do you want to morb sometime?
How about we morb?
How about we morb together?
It's morb. No, it's more awkward than, because there's no like cadence, there's no like emotion. It's just text. That text better be enough to get their attention. While in person, you can show body language. You can show, like the tone that you give.
I've met a couple of people that are very charismatic in person, but through text it's very formal and corporate. Periods on every sentences, apostrophes, everything.
I can't. I'm a terrible texter, dude.
Yeah.
Like I prefer to talk on the phone at least, because I can't text for shit. Like it's hard to keep up the conversation if there's no if you can't pick up on like nuances, and that you would get. Like when in person, or at least hearing their voice, because you can hear someone smile. You can hear when you're getting their attention. You can't.
This guy pinch a daredevil. Smile. I'm gonna put that part out.
No, you gotta make it enlarge. Why? Could give him the
Shame
whole
on you.
Daredevil mask. Gotta put it on him.
I'll make it look small. Terrible caps and everything.
But you can tell when someone's smiling or like when they're not like
Social
into
cues, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, when you stick to text and that's it, then it's like, I don't know, I find it way harder. Very few times have I been able to hold someone like when we just text, but like it's more like 90% when we go to like voice messages to straight up calling or like in person. Not saying like, well, I shouldn't add that to the in person part, but
I'm introverted though. Like I prefer texting. But if
Same.
I don't know you like that, I won't text you back. I'll just reach out to you. If that makes sense. Like if I know you and you know my humor, my comedy and shit like that, yeah, I'll text you.
just start as someone that has no idea what your humor is. You're like, "What up, fuck face?" You're like, "Oh shit."
I feel attacked. Oh no! Why can't I make any friends?
All I wanted to do was morb, but no.
Did you meet your significant other, Andrea, on Tinder?
No, I met her through work. She was a coworker of mine.
Old fashioned.
Yeah. Because the last time I dated somebody was when I was at St. Mary's in St. Mary's University. That was around 2016. So it's been a while since I was dating somebody.
6 years, yeah.
Yeah, and I actually met that person came up to me in a Barnes and Noble.
Oh, you told me the
That's
story.
The spot.
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, and I was like, all right. But and when that ended, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, if something happens, it happens. Like if someone comes along and I really like them and they feel the same way towards me, like, yeah, let's make it work. Let's do something. But it's not like I was actively looking. Like I guess you could say I was on the apps, but it didn't last long.
She got a bunch of Xbox games out of it.
Yeah. Well, that was that
Oh,
last
damn.
relationship. They
This is
just
useless.
never picked it up. Yeah, and the 360 games. It's Xbox
360, my God.
Did you have
Oh.
one? No.
No, that's why they never picked them up. But I was like, you know what? If I find someone, I'm just gonna let it happen naturally, and that's how it happened. 6 years later, or like 5.5. About that 6 years, whatever.
I think it just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Letting things go naturally.
Yeah, I feel like if you're looking, if you're trying, like especially like if you're trying to in person meeting somebody, you just shouldn't be going out like looking for somebody. Like I mean,
I like
if
that
it'll happen, it'll happen.
we're in different walks of life. Like Eddie's single, you're in a relationship, and I've been in the relationship, married in.
Yeah, different points of
Yeah,
view.
Perspectives.
It's not exactly something I seek out. Like
Yeah.
whenever I go to bars to socialize, that's strictly what it is, to socialize. Like I've gone to bars. Sometimes I'll talk to girls. Sometimes I'll talk to guys. Like last time I talked, me and this guy were talking about football the whole time, and it was like
very bros of you.
it was a very bro conversation, and it was a fun night. I was like, fuck yeah, we just had some beers, chatted, and then we went our separate ways. I was like, that was a good night. It was fun. I don't know.
I got a question for you. Well, would it be the same feel if you did that on Omegle with a bottle of whiskey, or no?
No,
No.
it's
Oh my God,
there's
this is a bunch
something
of
like
dicks.
okay, because
Never did
as
Omegle.
a manager, I've done interviews, like hiring interviews for like in person, and I've done some on Zoom, and I don't like the Zoom ones. It feels really awkward. Like it feels
10
more.
minutes of, can you hear me?
It
This
feels
is working.
it feels disorganized for some reason.
Hmm.
Like which is weird though, because I'll have meetings with like my bosses on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever it is, and it feels fine. But for some reason, it's like doing an interview, like it just feels wrong.
You have an interview and they're on like the Zoom app on a TI-84 calculator.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
so
somebody
it's
like
cool.
that. Like, oh my gosh, this one person, she like in our Zoom meeting or our Zoom interview, I saw here and up. So this whole time it was just this, like her eyes and then her forehead and hair and that's it. And then the rest of the room. Wait, sorry.
Wow.
Then it
Yikes.
was like, I can't take this conversation seriously.
You couldn't have asked her like, hey, like, can you fix your camera, please? I can't even see your whole fucking face.
No, I didn't hire her. I just said fuck it. We had the conversation. I was like, you're right. You're not.
Yeah,
It's not gonna hire you.
no, we don't. We're looking for someone
Going
else.
a different
Bye.
direction. Damn.
But I just like being in person.
I like different perspectives of relationship wise. We gotta get someone who's divorced. I would love to hear
Well,
that perspective.
Don't we have someone, or don't we know of somebody?
I know a few. I feel like I'm out of all the friend groups, like I'm the only one that's a father, you know? And not counting my cousin. Oh,
My cousin.
my cousin, Alan.
Hey.
He gave me permission to say this, but today, on Father's Day, his fourth born
Aww.
was born.
Ah, crap. I know her name, but I can't remember it right now.
Meadow.
Yeah.
Meadow. That's a nice name. That's so pretty.
Meadow. I shouldn't say her last
You
name.
should have said no.
But yeah,
Dox, my guy.
exactly.
She's literally just born.
She's just born. She's like, fuck.
Yeah, let's not dox anybody because YouTube. Actually, YouTube's okay with that nowadays.
I guess so, but anyways.
You know the whole controversy thing, right?
No.
I don't. I'm a little on the fence of saying it because
Because then this would get
the
blocked
people.
in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Very true.
The people involved, like it could be worse. We can
Lose this completely. Yikes.
because we're a much smaller channel. But there's a channel that's pretty much like he was. So there's two channels, or there's multiple channels involved, but the two main ones. One guy, he put up a review of Elden Ring.
Okay.
He didn't like it. He never played it though. Whatever. Say what you will about that. I disagree with being able to do that, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody made a video about it. They copyright striked that person's critique of his review, which goes against copyright terms
Policies,
like policy and on YouTube. You can't just false strike somebody like that. So this bigger YouTuber called him out essentially and was like, hey, this guy's like false striking people. And the guy tried false striking his videos, and then when that didn't work, doxed him and then called his mom.
I'm gonna pull Chad move and call his mother.
And now that guy, the bigger YouTuber, is like, fuck no. He's trying to get his like channel he's trying to get him banned completely. Because he's like, these are all the rules, YouTube guidelines rules that he's broken.
Mm-hmm.
And then YouTube responded by demonetizing the other guy's channel. Like the guy whose mom was called.
Wow.
And everyone's like, what the fuck? Like YouTube's like letting this other guy. The other guy has already been banned before. The other guy has already doxed people and encouraged people to like do what they will with that information, and then has wished death upon the LGBTQ community. He's like, I'm not homophobic, I'm just anti-gay, something that he said. It's like, what?
Is it the same thing?
Very counterintuitive guy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
But yeah, there's a whole thing going on, and it's just bullshit. I don't want to go into any more detail, but because if a channel that big is getting hit that hard, who knows what could happen to us? I mean, we have all these other platforms, so it wouldn't be that terrible. But, ugh. Yeah, so there's some bullshit going on.
Guys, we're starting a Patreon.
We have no incentive, but yes.
for our Patreoners. Or what are they called? For our Patreoner? I don't know. People on Patreon.
Well, people use that platform like because they know they're not gonna get anything from YouTube.
Yeah, but we got to give them some stuff for
It's a failsafe.
for paying us. What are we gonna give them? What are these special stuff?
One-on-one conversations. No. What did we just talk about? I don't know. What if...
That's something we have to think about, work on for sure.
We'd have to make like content that would be exclusive to that.
Exclusive.
Just like record a bunch of it. What if that's what we used our movie reviews on?
I would love to do that.
That works.
Yeah, like make that, since it's something we can't put up normally, make that something like, oh, subscribe to our Patreon, like $1 a month. Something small. And then you'll be able to watch exclusive content.
It's an idea.
That could work. Yeah.
It's an idea.
Things
yeah.
that we normally wouldn't be able to put on here. I like it. We'll work on something like that. We'll see what movies. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to just say what kind of movies you'd want to do it with. What do you guys think? Any movie come to mind?
The one that I just saw this past week, Top Gun, Maverick. It's the first movie I give a 10 out of 10. So, yeah.
It was the mustaches, wasn't it? Are
It
you
was
gonna?
definitely the beach scene, Andrea.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna shave everything?
How
Just
much-
go mustache.
How much volleyball was involved?
It was better. It was football, defensive football. I'm like, they made this shit up. They got to.
They're rubbing each other.
Oh man, I feel bad for Tom Cruise though. Like he didn't hide his height.
Aw.
No way, Miles Teller dwarfed him.
Damn.
Even with the crate, the milk crate.
Oh, they couldn't have that on that location, that scene.
What if they just strapped it to his feet? He's walking on milk crate shoes.
Like the.
That's stupid.
What are the moon shoes?
Stilts. The moon shoes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that'd be pretty hard to hide in post.
Just jumping instead of running.
Yeah.
But you gotta love the Tom Cruise run. He does that in every movie.
True.
But
I'm
yeah,
al-
I liked it. It was a good 10 out of 10. They didn't like push anything, you know. There's no other message type. It was like strictly a summer action movie.
This
and
is-
they stuck to that.
This is
I
a real
loved it.
dude bro movie.
Yeah.
Bro.
They didn't stray away from that. They didn't. The enemies were very vague. They had to, because you know we have like business with Russia and China and stuff like that at this point in time. So they just kind of be like, "Oh, this is the enemy."
They could
Yeah,
just
we're
they just
gonna
made
kill
up a
them.
random.
How I felt about it was like the Incredibles, the people on the the drone things on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they didn't have any.
They just made up a country
Yeah.
like the people of Curtain Stand.
Curtain stand.
Nice.
That was a good save.
Nice.
Sometimes your brain works.
Brought that right out of his ass.
Got her off the walls.
But yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. And honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing it again instead of seeing Jurassic World. Kind of don't care for it. But I like the first two.
There's a lot of movies that I just like. I haven't had like a, oh my gosh, I have to see this movie. Like
Same.
lately.
I literally saw that movie. I came into that theater not expecting anything. I didn't see the first Top Gun. I didn't care for it or anything like that. It's just something that my brother, my dad, wanted to see. And I'm like, dude, we could just do this for Father's Day, you know? Excluding my brother. He's
Oh
still
no!
He's the bro.
Yeah.
This is Brian.
You can't
Yeah,
come.
he's family, you know? I'm not going to say.
You can't come
can't,
because you haven't yet.
this
Anyway.
guy. But.
No. That's the thing he hasn't.
Jesus Christ. Can you blame him? The dating world, Eddie.
Download a Tinder. A Tinder. Wow.
I'm gonna try to go to the movies tomorrow to see Lightyear.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Lightyear.
That one I'm scared for.
I know.
Because my wife wants to see it. We're going to try to see it. That in Jurassic World. I don't know how they're going to make that happen, but we'll pick a day. But I've heard nothing from it.
Well, because it's still fairly new, right? When did it just came out?
This past Friday.
Yeah.
And usually I see like a YouTuber reviewing it, but I haven't seen anything. Maybe like they're silencing all the negative ones, so all you hear is nothing.
Disney. You never know.
Never know.
They own pretty much everything. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna take everything down.
It is there. He's very drunk.
I don't know, but
No, it's somebody just sent me a text saying, "Hey, bro, can I ask you a question? Just know it's gonna be the dumbest question." And I responded with, "Sure. Just know I'm gonna be reading it out loud on the podcast."
There we go.
So is that them? Oh nah, skull.
Oh no. That's the best way to get out of a situation. Just say that.
Nah, just message me when you're done.
Yeah.
I don't know. My girlfriend's been wanting to go to the movies.
I ain't finna give you content, LMAO.
I what?
He's like, I ain't finna give you content. Fucking asshole.
What a friend.
Anyway, you were saying
she's been wanting to go. She's been craving movie popcorn. She's like, just go watch a movie, and then I don't know. I think she saw that a trailer of it or a little clip on TikTok, and I don't know if you've heard this, that there's a lesbian couple, and I feel like I just seen that TikTok, and then she messaged me like, let's go see Lightyear, and I was like, it's because of lesbian moms, huh? That's why you want to go see it. But I think, I don't know, I didn't give much detail from the clip, but I was like, okay.
the L in Lightyear stands for lesbians.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you sit in that silence.
Sit in that silence, Eddie.
Sit in it.
That's all I got from that. From that.
I don't know. Chris Evans is the voice actor, right?
Yeah.
Buzz.
I heard people were trying to cancel Lightyear or just like boycott it because he looked like a cop.
I think I saw
There's
something.
Which-
I heard people
that,
saying
yeah.
about that.
Which he kind of fucking is. Like a space cop, essentially.
Is he?
I thought it was
Space
like a-
Command. Yeah. Well, I thought he fight like.
I mean, it's more like space military, which would be
Space Force.
which would be worse. Space Force.
He's like an MP, you know?
It's part of the Space Force. But I mean, I don't think people realize. Like, sure, we have the police
He's a
as
space
flawed as they
ranger.
are. If we had the military, they're shoot, ask questions later types. So it wouldn't be abuse of power. It would just be shut the fuck up or die.
I'm not going to say it.
I mean, I don't know. I think
Puts
that's a
neon
dumb
and
reason.
alien.
I think it's a dumb reason to boycott freaking Buzz Lightyear of all things. Of course, he's gonna look like a cop.
I'm surprised. It's like a miracle it even showed, because you got that controversy. You got what do you call it? The whole lesbian thing. People hate that for some reason. They think it trashed the whole movie, which you haven't even seen it yet. Why even judge that? What else besides that? The whole Tim Allen voice. They wanted Tim Allen to voice it.
Yeah, but there's a reason, right?
I'm like, well, Tim Allen's like how many years old?
He's kinda
He's gonna
old.
sound very gravelly instead of, you know.
Because he's the Tim Allen. Wait, Tim Allen, right?
Yeah, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen is the voice of the toy Buzz Lightyear. This movie isn't about the toy Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? You've heard that, right?
Yeah,
okay,
of
so
course.
it's about the toy Buzz Lightyear is based off a movie, and that movie that is based off is the one that we're going to see, Lightyear. So of course it's going to not be Tim Allen; it's somebody else. It's an actual human being.
Have
not a
y'all
toy.
seen the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command TV show?
No, but I've seen
I saw
pictures.
it as a kid, and it was a
It was a legend.
They won't be able to air it today.
Disney fucking hates it.
They
I
wish it
heard.
didn't happen because it doesn't conform to
Conformity.
this generation.
Like how? Because I never seen anything about it. I don't know anything about the shows or what it was about.
Do you want to add to that, Eddie?
I don't remember what was so bad about it.
It's more like the message of what they would have in each episode. So
He'd beat Lieutenant Zurg. Surge. I'm thinking of Pokemon. Lieutenant Surge. He'd beat Zurg and then
Put his
turn
knee on
around
his
and say
neck.
something homophobic.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wait, it's Disney. He'd say something anti-Semitic.
Jesus. Hold on, maybe more of this.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. I mean, and then I haven't gone to the movies in years, so I miss the experience. So that's gonna be nice. I just haven't had the time. I do want to see Bob's Burgers.
That's gonna.
It's gonna be a Bob's Burgers movie. I want to see it.
That'll be one to see. I know
Yeah.
Eric. I know how Eric feels about Bob's Burgers. He's not a fan of the animation style.
Right.
No, the style, you don't like it?
No, don't like it.
I can the Bob's Burgers doesn't have that effect with me, but I understand what he feels because Archer is very popular and I can't get behind the animation style of it. And I've heard so much that Archer is just brilliant, which is funny because Bob from Bob's Burgers is the same voice actor as Archer. Was?
Didn't he die?
I don't think so. The one that plays Bob? Or
No, he
voices
still
Bob?
voices like the Arby's commercials, doesn't he?
I thought he died from his
Burgers.
parachute. Not the same guy.
I don't know who
I think
that
it was.
is.
I think it was one of the creators, or like, if it was a voice actor, it might have been like from a different.
It's dark. But yeah,
Um,
he skydived and his parachute didn't go, so he just kind of became human soup.
What do you do? What do you do if that happens? You just like, okay, I'm
well,
dead.
you just be soup.
You have so all that time to yourself.
Bob's
It's like, I wonder
Burgers.
what you think. What would you? That's crazy.
Your last moments?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's
No.
scary.
The character designer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a character designer after the skydiving accident. So it wasn't.
The voice
It wasn't the
actor.
voice actor. It was somebody else.
That's
Dave
what I
Creek.
heard, it was the voice actor.
People also ask, did the Bob's Burgers guy died?
Well, that's what they put on the news. The actor, the voice actor that played Bob.
Well, nobody
Died.
trusts the news. You should not trust the news, regardless of what side you're on anymore. You should not trust the news anymore, because it's all opinion pieces. Nobody's, like,
It's more of who gives you the information first. Doesn't mean if it's factual.
pretty
type
much.
thing, yeah. Don't trust a single source.
Mm-hmm.
Second opinion type thing.
Yeah, and if you're going to get your news, get it from multiple sources. That's all you can say. And if you're skeptical about something, or if you're really passionate about something, that's when you should look into it, and not look into confirmation bias. Also look into places you'll think will most likely, or you'll know will most likely disagree with you, and see what they provide, sources and proof they provide, to see if it contradicts any of the things that you've already heard. I mean, it's the news isn't the news anymore. It's they're all tabloids.
What about News Channel 5?
Fucking Tim Smith is the
Tim Smith is anti-gay.
Oh, shit. I was like, he's kind of old. He could be. Who knows?
he summons rain in the blue cities.
That's why it's been raining in the valley.
He's a weatherman, not a shaman.
As soon as the camera comes off, he's like,
Little rattle. God damn.
he's gonna flood South Texas. I mean, so the people
Yeah, it
at the
doesn't take that
checkpoint are
much.
just gonna be like,
What is the only one with an arc?
it's just gonna be South Texas. People at the border of Mexico, and then like at the checkpoints
And what, like,
up
those
north, they're just gonna be
videos?
like, what's with all this standing water? What the fuck is going on
It's
down
the
there?
ocean now.
It's a marsh now.
Hey, New Florida. Or New Louisiana. New Orleans. Orleans.
He tried. He tried.
No.
Anywho. What have you got today for booty holes?
Booty, 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 booty holes. Yeah.
That's our new intro.
Whoa, okay.
Assholes.
We're
And
talking
who are they? And what do they do?
Ill-mannered behavior.
Oh, I gotta write down a new
You
thing.
sound like you're starting like a documentary. It's like assholes. Who are they? And what did they do?
Why are
And
they?
what did they do? Exactly.
In a criminal justice system.
No.
All right.
Let me just get
Some
Yeah,
people are
do
just
that.
major assholes. Wow. We didn't even try to make sure that was out of frame. We just got super lucky with it.
So we're good?
Yeah.
All right,
Trust me, I'm a
guys.
professional.
Are y'all ready? Okay,
Yes.
drum roll. For this week's episode of Am I the Asshole? Who are they and what do they do? We will find out today. On today's episode
Not
of
you.
Am I the Asshole? Well, actually, for our new viewers, I don't know. I had to say this. To our new viewers out there, Am I the Asshole is a subreddit where people post their stories and they want to know who's the asshole in the situation. All right, so am I the asshole? Oh, are you seeing spoilers?
I can't see. You could see that?
You're looking spoilers.
My God, that is tiny text. I
It
can't
is very
see that
tiny.
at all.
Don't look.
I'm not
What
wearing
is that,
any
your
lens.
cheat sheet in high
I'm not
school?
wearing any vision correction, so
Okay.
don't expect for me to be able to.
I couldn't see it if I tried. So.
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend she is cold and cynical? I like that. I
No.
like
That's how all women are nowadays. No, I'm kidding.
Be a man, how they say.
that. We are man. All right. My girlfriend, 26 female, and I, 27 male, have been dating for about a year. We've been talking more about serious matters since I want to ask her to move in with me. I'm a pilot and she's an engineer, and we met through work. She is definitely the most responsible and practical girl I've ever met. Must be the engineer in her. She's very pragmatic and very mathematical, which I find very attractive. But recently, we had a conversation that I find very troubling. We were talking about having kids, which she says she only wants one, maybe two. To be clear, I don't have an issue with that. I don't want a huge number, but I casually asked why. She told me it was an amount she was comfortable raising alone if she was widowed or became a single mother. I was shocked that she had thought of that and told her I would never leave her to raise children alone. And she told me, I can't promise that. Plus, she has worked around enough pilots to know how common cheating with colleagues or divorce are, and that she would expect me to be faithful and for our relationship to be permanent, but she won't put herself in that position of relying on me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing and asked her why she would date me if she assumed I would cheat. She shrugs and tells me cheating is extremely common and all those people's spouses don't think their partner will cheat and they do it anyway. So she would never use faith on something like that to guide her life. I just don't know what to say and ask her if she is cynical because she's been cheated on. She gets annoyed and says her exes are surprisingly decent people, but she'd rather learn from other people's mistakes than her own. I told her that was so cold, and she told me to look back on this conversation in 20 years when I'm older and wiser and realize she is right. So, am I the asshole? First of all, that was very hard to read. This guy sounds like a stupid ass pilot who doesn't know grammar. My God. Who's the asshole?
Like, who's the dumbass?
I know who's the dumbass, but now who's the asshole?
You want to go first, Eric?
There you go, Eddie.
I think I'm gonna say this guy is kind of the asshole. Like, should she?
Okay.
Should she? I don't think. I think the way he's taking it is that she's assuming he's going to cheat, rather than she's just being prepared in case it happens. She's not outright saying you're going to cheat on me. What she's saying is, I just want to be prepared in case it ever happens. You know. So here's what you do, guy. you don't fucking cheat. Don't prove her right. If you never cheat, you're not proving her wrong. You're just showing that, yeah, from the whole get-go, you could be trusted. That's fine. It doesn't make her wrong for wanting to be prepared. People are scumbags. Everybody you've ever met, everybody you will ever meet, is capable of fucked up shit. Cheating is included in that. So, just don't cheat, and you'll be good. You're taking this way too personally. I mean, I somehow had a girlfriend the whole time I was working in the refineries. And every single guy, pretty much like 98 at least % of the guys I met out there talked about the like different girls they've slept with while they were married. Like, yeah, fucking shit, my girl almost caught me cheating like with this one bitch or whatever. Like they're either they've cheated or they're on like they're paying alimony or child support all because they cheated. And it's like, for a girl to tell me, and she's like, well, I'm gonna be careful because 90% of the guys that work in refineries cheat. I'd be like, personally, I would be like, yeah, it makes sense. Like you can do all you can. All you say is gonna boil down to, I'm not like the other guys.
Not all men.
I'm not like the other guys. And just how guys, we say the same, like we say like it's stupid when a girl says, I'm not like the other girls. They say the same thing about us when we say, I'm not like the other guys. It's stupid. Nobody ever's gonna fucking believe you. Just prove her wrong. Just don't fucking cheat on her and you'll be fine. That's it. Don't take it so personally. She has every right to be prepared. Just like if she was, let's say the tables were flipped, wouldn't you want to be prepared? In case something like that ever happened. I would, if I'm going to be in a relationship with someone, it would be with someone that I trust. I wouldn't automatically think they're going to cheat on me, but I would kind of err on the side of caution, be like, all right, in case something does go south, this. Plus, you're a pilot. What if it's also, there's cheating? There's also, and I know it's rare, flying on airplanes is pretty safe. I watch a lot of videos on like air accidents and stuff. But the reason I watch those is because at the end of each video, Mentor Pilot is a fantastic channel, by the way. He says like, okay, here's what the FAA did, so something like this never happens again. And he's always saying, he never says the pilot did this wrong, they did this wrong, whatever. It's never blame. The videos aren't about blaming someone for doing something wrong. It's always about what has been implemented to make sure this never happens again.
What was the problem? How do you solve it? Yeah,
basically. But it's not out of the realm of possibility for you to be in an accident that causes you to no longer be with her for whatever reason. So if she wants to be prepared for that as well, I mean, that makes sense too. I think you're taking this way like completely the wrong way. Don't take it so personally. Just don't cheat on her and you'll be good.
Very rare where the guy's the emotional one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a backup plan kind of girl. That's a good value to have.
I mean, like prenups. That's exactly what that is. Like for people that get married, even if they don't have professions that are like most full of cheaters.
Yeah. What do you call it? Her mentality is basically, it's cool if you do, it's cool if you don't. Like, she's going to be covered either way, That's her backup plan anyway.
I agree with her.
Yeah.
I think she's being smart about it.
She's being very smart about it, very calculated. You should have gotten that when you said she's an engineer and the numbers.
Yeah, when you said that, like, I think...
Pick a hill to die on, guy.
The numbers is a turn on. Like, I have her do math while we're having sex. It's like, oh yeah, 2 + 2. Do long division.
Yeah, and I think, did you have anything else to add, or you?
Yeah, I had a couple of points to add on that one. because in my work area environment, my wife, she had relatives that would also work in the same environment, and they've split up with kids and everything like that. They've cheated and everything, so they put that in her head. So a lot of them kind of look at me like, oh, pobrecito, he's gonna cheat on her, they're gonna break up and everything like that. I'm like, fuck you guys. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to prove them wrong the rest of my life. What did I sign up for?
Is it really that?
Sarcastically.
Is proving them wrong really
Like,
that difficult?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not difficult at all, you know. I know myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like this similar situation where my work environment, most of my coworkers, employees, you know, they've done it, but I'm not them, you know. A job isn't your character. No.
I'm not like the other guys.
It's yeah. So I'm like, yeah, they're a different breed. I'm different too, so it's whatever.
I'm not just built different. I'm built incorrectly.
I'm a dying breed, Eddie. You don't understand.
Ooh.
What do you
get
think,
a
Adria?
date.
No,
But yeah, I feel on that, but yeah, just proving them wrong isn't hard at all if you're like that.
I believe I'm on the same page with y'all. He's the asshole. First of all, like, fucking learn to write. God damn, that was so hard. I had to take so many pauses. I was like, what does he mean to say in this part?
What did he learn just to be a pilot, and that's it?
That's
She
it.
made up the whole story. The whole paragraph was, me girl mad. She think me cheat. I no cheat.
I had to fill in between the lines. But I agree, and so does the internet. I like this one place. Original poster. Is that what OP stands for? Original poster?
Yeah, original post. Yeah, overpowered.
It
Depends on the situation.
I love that my girlfriend is so pragmatic. Girlfriend is pragmatic. OP. I hate that my girlfriend is being pragmatic. Like, she's being prepared. There's nothing wrong with being prepared. Like, you get what does one person say? Hold up, give me a second.
It's like, what does he find attractive in her, and what doesn't he? Because it's the same things on both sides. Oh yeah, tell me your plans for the future. Oh no, don't tell me your plans for the future.
Well, where do you get off, guy, that you think you're not gonna die? You could have a heart attack on the plane due to elevation. It happens. Blood clots. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're not gonna die?
You slip on your porch and eat shit, and that's the last thing that's the last meal you have.
What do you call it? It's nothing's guaranteed, guy. Like, she's being very mature about this.
Yeah, and this person's like, you get life insurance for if something happens, so that you're not left totally broke.
Yeah, I got car insurance, and I was like pissed at myself because I accused myself of being a shitty driver.
How am I gonna let myself do that? I would never do that. Yeah, like, you gotta be prepared. It makes sense. He's taking it way too personally. Like, just because she's saying like that could happen doesn't mean it will happen. Or like, even on her case, like, well, I mean, death happens. It's inevitable.
I mean,
But
that happening is your choice, dude.
your choice.
Just don't
exactly.
let it happen, and you're good.
Just tell death no.
No.
And you'll listen. You'll live forever.
He's like falling from the exploded plane, and right before he hits the ground, he's like, "No," and then the gravity's like, "Oh, okay, just here you go."
Oh,
Just
look at
lifts him
this.
down gently.
You can bet anything built by her won't fail, and that includes a family. She builds in many degrees of safety, and that's okay. Life's unpredictable. If you can't rise above your ego and appreciate that about her, then you're not right for each other, and stop wasting her time.
Devil's advocate. Fuck that bitch. All women are the same.
What?
They're all engineers and trying to be way too careful for no reason.
I was gonna go somewhere with this post. I totally forgot my train of thought.
The engineer wouldn't have.
Huh?
The engineer wouldn't have.
Nah, she's fucking smart. Knows what she's doing. Prepared. That's the thing. I'm not.
Break into song like Scar from Lion King. Be prepared. Go on, Eddie.
Well, the other guy's like, it means no worries. But now I'm worried. Anxiety.
Don't worry, it's my fault.
It means I'm worried. Oh no.
For the rest of my days.
Welcome to anxiety, my friend.
Your ears go. You just got to cough it out.
Oh man, I'm too smart for my own good.
Oh my god.
I like these Am I the Assholes.
I like these assholes.
Not this asshole. He's a stupid fucking asshole.
Very
Ugh. I don't know. I feel like, and I think that that's a good conversation to have at the beginning because he said that they're starting to have like these more serious conversations because they're starting to get a little bit more serious. She wants to move in. And this is how he takes it. Like, nah, fucking leave that bitch.
I always say my thoughts always come with an asterisk because I think you should always look at things at a case by case basis if possible, because I don't like blanket statements. I've been cheated on, but of course I'm not gonna be like all women are whores or something like that to that extreme, because sure, I got cheated on by one person doesn't mean they're not gonna be that way. However, I should, look for red flags and prepare myself to avoid that kind of interaction again or that situation. And if I see someone doing, like, giving me those red flags, then stay away. Kind of like what she's doing. Like, it hasn't happened to her, but she's seen it happen to other people, and that's enough for her to be like, all right, I don't think all guys are like that, but let's play it safe.
Just in case.
Contingency plan.
Yeah. She's still with you, dude. Chill.
Kids are hard, especially like if the kids take a lot to take care of. I mean, they're fucking human beings that rely on you to live, and they're gonna need a lot of attention, and you can't give
YouTube kids can only do so much.
You can't give 6 kids the same attention by yourself, the same amount of attention by yourself. So 2 kids sounds reasonable.
2 kids is crazy.
You're already at the limit.
I'm at the limit.
No more.
Never limited by anyone. What? I don't know. Well, I've probably said this a couple of times, but I'm that Mexican that wants like 7 kids.
You're crazy.
I'm very crazy. I don't care.
Crazy girl.
But we'll see. But also this past week, I was celebrating not just Father's Day, but this is the first time my little one looked at me and smiled.
Oh.
She enjoyed her time with me. That was great.
The micro
Melt
one?
my heart. Yeah, the micro. Everyone liked the mini. We have the micro now.
I still call Emily little one, and now I see her, I call her smaller one.
A little smaller. But yeah, and Emily is potty trained.
Hey!
Ooh, that's always a good thing. Like, now you don't have to worry about diapers.
Yeah, very frustrating, but we still have run.
You hit the milestone.
Yeah, we hit a milestone.
That's hard. That's always one thing that I like. Okay, if I ever have kids, fucking potty training is going to be the hardest thing ever.
It is.
Damn.
Because I've had that conversation. You're going to tell us, right? Yeah. Okay. And then my fart's on the floor.
Oh,
What?
no! Oh, no. It wasn't just a fart.
It's a meme, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a meme.
I'll put it somewhere.
It's like, at what age does it stop being cute and start being creepy? It's like, oh, she's 2. Aw. Time to clean it up. And then at what age is it like, somebody go clean that up?
Page sanitation. But yeah, that was a big milestone right there for both of them. So I I was just gonna go to sleep early on Friday, but my brother, I thought he was still on vacation, but he just came back on Friday, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna get together at my uncle's, and we're gonna, chill there." I was like, "Dude, dope! I got something to celebrate, something to say, And we're out there till like 4 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
just sipping on some good.
Those are the best, dude. You're not
Yeah.
even doing anything crazy. Just sitting on chairs, chatting, and drinking. Like, shit, the last time that I went with you and your brothers, like, that was fun as fuck. And all we did was talk.
That's all we did, exactly.
There's been, like, we've had times where, like, Alex was here, then we'd have, like, John and Manny and a few others. Like, we just sit in the chairs outside, and then we're talking, then we're like, hey, what time is it? Suddenly it's 4 a.m. We're like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Time to go.
We thought it was, like, 8 p.m. But
Damn.
that's all you need, man. It's the best.
So very chill week. Yeah, that was great. It was great to see my brother and my uncles. It's a rarity. So that was fun.
How did in the past, before, like, you had kids or with, like, I don't know, how did you think you would be with kids?
I think I would have been a decent,
Like what you are
dad or
now?
father figure. Yeah,
You're pretty much now what you thought you would be?
Yeah, my oldest brother, he when we had our nephew and we had to take care of him, date nights, whatever. Oh, we were pretty chill, but those are boys, very different from girls. But either way, like, I just from those experiences, it was handled good. I mean, there's a lot of you guys don't even know.
Nope. No, nothing.
You guys don't even know at all. There's
Not
gonna
even
be
gonna pretend to understand.
Days where things don't go your way at all. Don't underestimate the strength of a 2-year-old. Right?
I don't know. I think I
They
keep
will
one in a
test
headlock
you.
pretty easily.
They will
Don't
test
kidding.
you.
I'm kidding.
Well, I'm starting to kind of understand, but not on the same level as you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you too.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think you would be with kids? Because you've got you yourself have a bit of a glimpse into it.
Yeah. My girlfriend has a 6-year-old son. And
Oh man, you skipped all the good
I
stuff.
know that's like I wasn't there for potty training. I wasn't.
I don't know.
there
It's a
for-
guy. Could get it way worse. He's like, you know what? I want to ride a skateboard off the roof of Walmart. Like, who knows?
Not to that extent, but he did want to. We were taken to the skate park, and he wanted to get off the highest ramp. I was like,
Of course.
no,
Take confidence on this kid. Yeah.
don't do this.
As a Mexican dad, I would obviously be yes.
He was not wearing the protection for that, and I know one little small fall and
Does
so
does
much
Tony
crying.
Hawk wear it? Yes, but
Like, I skipped all the good years like you, but it's its own. It's a struggle, a little struggle, because of course, like, I mean, I never had the experience with children, and I'm still learning. And
how do you think you would be like for those years?
I don't know.
Like, obviously, you and I would never really be able to just like, this is how it's gonna be, and then that's how it ends up being. That's impossible. But, what would you think? What the kind of parent you would be?
I would hope I'd be a decent one, one that would keep them alive. That one too.
I mean, that's the universal mark.
I don't know. Like, I saw this post where the adult you are right now is the adult your younger self felt safe with. Like, you get that? So if you were a kid and if you were with your adult self right now, you would feel safe.
I guess, yeah.
Because you are that person you wanted to
Isn't
be
that
when you
growth
were
in
younger.
general be the person that you wanted to have as a kid?
Yeah, so you're
It's go a little darker. You become the person that would have been there for you when you needed the most, when nobody was there. That sort of thing.
Yeah, so I would like to think like I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd have the same struggles as Eric. Even now, like there's some days where
let me give you like a glimpse of my life and see how it matches up. You know, just see if you're there or not. But
okay.
I might be a little extreme because I have 2 kids. But well, my days they have always stayed the same. You know, 3 hours sleep every day, except for Sunday. Sunday's my knockout days. But yeah, 3 hours a day of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Just that alone. And then I go from one job, then 2 hours in between, I take care of my kids, take care of my wife. If there's anything that's like chores wise that's slacking, I pick up that slack workload, and then I go back to my next job. I don't sleep yet. So I'm get out of my next job, and then when I get home, I have to burn them out so they could sleep and my wife could sleep. So it's more energy on top of that. And then when they finally go to sleep, I'm editing the podcast. And
I
then
should
go
be able to.
sleep.
I should be able to go back to editing it now.
Woo.
So,
You better put a Daredevil mask on your face.
all right, you do this one.
I already have the timestamps in my head already, so I know which.
I'll start. Like this will be the last one you do, because I still need to figure out like the whole problem with the internet. The whole reason I stopped editing them is because whenever I would edit them, I couldn't upload them because it would never, like, the internet would just kept getting worse and worse. Like I try to upload, and it would be like, all right, it'll upload a week from now.
Fuck.
Oof. Yeah.
And like Eric would be like, hey, the podcast isn't up. What is it at? And I was like, oh, it's at 30% right now.
My biggest fear with the podcast is we getting flagged and then we can't upload it at all.
We can't re-upload it and fix it. Yeah.
Did we finally get canceled? Is this the episode?
Yeah, but after this will be the last one. I should be able to pick everything back up after this.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
And then if that solution of mine works, then we'll also have Wi-Fi back in the studio.
Woo!
That's been a big problem, guys, for an hour. Yeah. For an hour.
I mean, people say, like, damn, I haven't seen you in a minute.
People
and they say a long time.
This has been an hour. So, it's like Andrea's radio on the truck. It's been that
but
long.
I'm not even trying to fix that. I need to take it in.
You should, though.
When I have the time, I don't want to do anything. And, yeah, that's it, basically it.
So what I just told you.
No, I would not be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able to?
No.
No, not at all.
No, I need my sleep. Like, even, her son, sometimes he gets nightmares. He has his own room. But sometimes he gets nightmares, and he comes over and he wants to sleep with us. And
recently, the gym vlogs too. So 2 hours of sleep, wake up an extra hour early, do that, edit that, then go to work. Put your ear on the ground in the stock market, see if you can make a pretty penny, and then close out before 3.
You say, like, you wouldn't be able to do that. I think I would, but because when it comes to stuff for me, I have very little motivation. But if I have to do things for other people, I'll make sure everything gets done first. Like, I'm real, like, what's it called?
You don't care for yourself, Eddie?
No. Not really. I mean, not to the...
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm working on...
Write it down.
I'm working on myself, I will say. Because lately I have been just, all right, let's stop and let's catch up. I started running again, finally. Because I don't want to. As much as I used to love it, and I pretty much had to do it every day or else I felt uncomfortable, I don't like it anymore. But I'm trying to change that around to where I do like it again. But, like, I don't know. It's easier for me to do things for other people than it is to do things for me. Because, I don't know, I guess it feels selfish. That's always, it's always how it's been in my head, I guess.
If you do stuff for you, it's selfish.
That's how it feels. It's hard not to feel that way sometimes. I mean, I know you should, you know, how it's like, look out for number one. If you can't take care of yourself, you shouldn't help other people, sort of thing. And I agree with that. It's just, it's easier said than done, is a good way to put it. If you catch my drift.
I get what you're saying. For me, the easiest way to mitigate it is that if, what do you call it? If you're supposed to do your job and then an employee has their job but they're slacking, so you pick up their work, then the manager comes in and says, Eddie, you haven't done your work. We're going to fire your ass. So you're like, okay, let me just do my shit then. Fuck the other guy.
That makes sense.
If I have enough time, I'll help him out, you know?
It does make sense, though.
I apply it to everything.
I never saw it that way, honestly. All right. I don't honestly never saw it that way. As simple as that is. All right.
Hopefully it helps other people out too in that situation, you know.
Good shit, Eric. Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah. That fatherly wisdom. I'm trickling it down to you.
Aw.
He has 2 kids,
Yes.
and suddenly,
Well, 3 years isn't kind of sudden, but okay.
He has learned.
Well,
Growth.
he's like, "No, Eddie, it's time to start potty training." He's like, "Oh no, teach the
You
wrong
stop-
lessons."
You stop pooping your pants.
no, I feel like I'm a different breed though. You know, like I could do this all day, Captain America type thing.
Yes.
But
Like, I was gonna say, because you can, I don't know how the fuck you do it, and kudos to you, like you manage it all in that little amount of sleep, but it's like I can't, like I've tried to have that little of sleep and I can't do anything. So like even like I go to sleep early because I have to wake up early, and then sometimes he comes into the bed, sometimes he's, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's all kids, but I feel like this one is to like a 10, like he readjusts himself. And then 5 seconds later, again.
Oh, yeah.
And then again. He's kicking. I almost got elbowed in the face this morning. I would have had a black eye if that had happened.
I've done
But-
it to
Or
a
you can
much.
say, I fell down the stairs.
I've done it to a much lesser extent, like because I don't have kids. And I'm not gonna say like, "Oh, I'm just as tired." No, there's no. It's impossible for me to like actually be able to understand it fully. But like working with like little sleep, once you figure that part out for whatever you're doing, it's not that difficult. It's just know your body's gonna shut you down whenever the fuck it wants to shut you down. It's just up to you to be like, set aside the time. Like Eric said, Sunday, that's a sleeping day. Like I won't hear from you till like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And like to me, that's expected already. I'm like, I'll text Eric like at 8 a.m. and be like, all right, Eric, you down to record? 4 p.m. is like he'll respond.
Yeah, I'm around the corner.
And I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that's how he does. It's a Sunday. He's gonna sleep.
Today was considered early. I woke up at 11, but I was supposed to be at my parents' at 11.
Oof.
I was like, we'll be there in an hour. Give me an hour. But yeah.
It's if you ever find yourself in that kind of situation, it's I don't mean to say that it's easy. It's easier than you think. If that makes sense. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying, right?
It's like building a tolerance,
Yeah.
If you do one task a day and then you get better at it to the point where it's easy and like just second nature,
I mean, I was
then you
doing
move on to the next, build up to it.
that, and I was falling asleep driving. Like I can't do it.
Let me
I was falling
emphasize.
asleep
Let me
driving.
emphasize. I haven't done it to your extent,
Yeah.
but I mean, I've been, for different reasons, I've been in a similar boat, a smaller boat, but similar, and like it. I wasn't like crashing all the time somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If you ever get yourself in that situation, you'll figure it out.
I just sleep more.
You know what really helps? Constantly living on the edge that if you fail, you have little people looking up to you. So hang on a little longer. Make it happen.
Yeah, but no, but right now, like we're okay. Like it's not just on me.
Yeah.
It's
For
like
me, it
it's
was
like
crippling
50,
debt.
50 right now. So it's like, yeah, but I totally get that point. I totally get that.
I feel you on the, what do you call it? Kid kicking you on the face and everything like that.
Yeah.
Because when we were on vacation, we had to share one bed. And I would just face the other direction, face the wall. And then my oldest, she would do that. She would kick my back and everything.
At that point, it's kind of like a back massage.
Exactly. Like, to me, it didn't matter. Didn't make a difference. Like, I still slept pretty well.
Like for
Can't
me,
say
any,
the same for my wife. She was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't sleep.
I
She was
couldn't.
kicking. She was moving everywhere. I can't." I was like,
So-
I didn't feel anything.
Some nights I have to go to the couch. Like I can't.
would you guys do those massages where people are walking on your back?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want people's feet on my back.
Pretty sure they're
Is it like a
clean.
phobia or?
No, and then I don't know. I feel like there's other ways to get that done
I feel
than
like
that.
it's gimmicky. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you
I
can't-
want to try it, but because I've had my family each done it, and but through that I've learned I don't feel anything with anybody less than 175 pounds.
It's very true.
I was just like my little, like my sisters, they're too small. They won't do anything. They'll stand on my back and they're just like, I feel like I'm just on squishy ground. And I'm just like, yeah, I just feel like it's
Ground
it's a little harder to breathe. That's about it. So I'm just kind of like, I mean, like, because apparently like it really helps your back or something. I don't know. Or just like it feels really good when everything pops. I have no idea. But one thing I do intend on doing, and I think I might have mentioned this last time on the show, I don't know, but I do want to get like I want to get a massage, like a professional massage for the first time, because I've never gotten one before. Have y'all gotten one before?
Yeah.
How is it?
You get this fear that you're gonna be so relaxed, you let out a good fart.
Yeah, I'm sure they would expect that though. Like it's all good.
But you don't want to be the one doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, golly. Because what do you call it? When I had to do the whole therapy after my car accident, the first one that I had, it was like electrotherapy, you know. And then they did one with a, what do you call it? It was like kind of like a robot type thing. They put you in like this chamber, and then they just
Hold on, they
So-
sent you to therapy?
yeah.
Fuckers, after my accident, they were just like, you good? I'm like, fucking hurts. I'm like, you'll be good.
Well, we weren't paying for it. The asshole was. So I was like, give me the most expensive thing you got. Fuck them.
Take advantage. Do it all.
Yeah. So from the electrotherapy to the chiropractor adjusting my back, then after that it would end with a professional massage. And at that point you're already loose as you can be, you know. And then I think I did it one time.
You farted.
Yeah. You know me, I'm on a high protein diet type thing, so
Oh.
let's just say
Don't.
it ended early.
Oh no.
I'm like, are these candles real? Are they lit?
Can we
Real.
turn them on?
Turn them off, please.
Can you get those crackling ones? Which, I wonder, can you hear this?
Very low.
You can. I have the bigger one, I think.
You can
And
kinda
that one
hear
you
it.
could. It's like a log, basically. You could hear it really loud.
It just sounds like static.
I want to bring those if we have one of those late night story kind of things. You know,
I'm down for another one of those. It's been a while since we did that.
it's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a long
Copyright strike.
something. Yeah, that's it.
been a
That's
long
where
day.
I stop. And that's where I stop.
I don't know. I feel like it's about time that I tried it, I guess, because sat in those massage chairs, and those are nice.
They're alright.
But I'm like, it doesn't do much for me anymore. It feels like if only it was just a little stronger.
With those, I feel like every single time we ended with those, the professional back massage, the next day I would feel like my body aching.
Because you think it went too hard?
Maybe. Could be.
Or it could have been just from the therapy before, or like all the stuff you were doing.
I don't know what I was listening to. I think it was a podcast. Might have been Two Bears, One Cave, with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, but they were talking about massages, and they were like, "Would you rather have one of those massages that you feel good during and you feel good afterwards, or you're like put through hell, and it's painful as fuck, but afterwards you feel like a new person?" And I can't help, I don't know why, but I kind of prefer the put you through hell, but afterwards
That
you
is a
feel really good.
masochist, guy.
I was like about to say, I was like, am I a masochist?
I just feel like you're getting your money's worth, you know?
Yeah, because it's kind of like Listerine, you know? It burns, it means it's working. or that you waited too long.
Probably.
God damn.
You got the brown Listerine.
Which one's the worst?
Apparently
Purple?
it's the brown Listerine.
Brown. I've heard the
Green?
brown is the worst.
You ever seen that video?
No.
The
Never.
brown Listerine is I don't know what he says. He says all this bullshit. Like it's a pretty funny video though. He's like, apparently that one like cleans you out completely. You shouldn't swallow it, but just put it in your mouth. You just cured of all disease.
I believe it.
Gotta try that one.
It's like the elixir of life, essentially.
It's the Vicks. Liquid form.
Basically.
Oh my god. Is there anything y'all are looking forward to? Like anything at all coming up?
Movies wise, Thor.
My
I'm
sister already bought her tickets.
You
Yeah.
can do that now.
Yeah, she bought her tickets. It's literally the two center of the theater.
You want to break your neck
Damn.
now.
Seats. Like not front row, but
Okay.
it's like the ones right behind
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah.
the handicap. I almost said the paraplegic.
Oh, shit. No.
Don't anger a community
Behind-
already, Eddie.
That's all right.
Behind the handicap seats, which are pretty much like the best seats, because you're dead center, plenty of leg room. What?
I was gonna say, you know, the people in front aren't gonna get up.
Oh no! You're right, though. You're right.
He's got a point,
Oh,
though.
Damn.
Am I wrong?
Dang.
Hey, down in front. Sit down. I am.
Oh no, Kanye! Stop this whole performance. I'm not gonna continue this until this man stands up. Oh, he's in a wheelchair?
You performing miracles here? Like shit, I'm down.
Jesus Christ!
But yeah, she's already bought it, and they're like talking about that popcorn box thing
I've
that's
heard.
Mjolnir,
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it!
and
Damn.
like you pull back the
The
hilt, and that's where your popcorn is.
in the
But if you
Wow.
close it, you can like apparently take the whole thing out. If I got that correctly, I don't remember.
I don't know that part.
But it's fucking huge,
Holy shit!
and I was like, I kind of want one.
Kind of want one then. Shit. But yeah, that's what's motivated me to constantly be in the gym. I want to be Thor ready, from dad bod to god bod. It's in the trailer.
I think I'm beating you to God, bud. I feel the.
I guess that's the sign, right?
But what about you, Andrea? Anything you're looking forward to?
I don't think so.
Movies, games, anything you're doing, events.
I'm gonna try to go to RGV Pride. It's happening on Saturday at the beach at South Padre Island Amphitheater. I want to go because there's gonna be a bunch of vendors. I want to see what they're selling. I want to maybe buy a couple stuff. But yeah, it's happening. I think they get their own little private beach. Vendors. I think some guy's gonna perform like music.
Some guy.
Yeah, because I don't care.
So everybody,
honestly, I don't listen to that
give
type
it
of
up
music.
for some guy.
Nah, because that's not something I really want to watch. I mean, other people do, but it's not something I'm interested in. And but towards the night, there's gonna be a drag show, and I really want to see the drag show. I've always wanted to go to a drag show.
Watch it be drag racing, and everyone's like, "Oh."
That's the wrong drag.
Then we go to the drag strip, and everyone's
this
like,
was unexpected.
we go to the drag strip, we're like, "Oh, it's just a bunch of guys in dresses."
I think they released the performers, and they look. It looks like it's gonna be a great show. And I work the next day, so I want to see how late I do actually end up staying, or if we do like go. Hopefully we go.
Just rip the bad date off. Start going to work with little sleep. You'll get used to it.
No, I told you I started doing that, and I was falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
Caffeine patch.
Start drinking Monsters. Start drinking coffee, Red Bulls.
I was drinking Monsters. I don't drink coffee.
I would advise you not to go.
Huh?
I would advise you not to go.
Why? To Pride?
Yeah, for two reasons. One, it's in the island, right?
Yeah, that's what
You'll never get out.
That's
Traffic will eat you out.
You'll never get in.
You'll never get in. You'll never get out. If you get in,
you'll never get
miss
out.
Like 2 hours of the show. And when you get out, you have to leave early.
You'll have to go today.
Well, it's from like the afternoon, like early afternoon, all the way till the night. So it's for a while.
Even on days without events, it's packed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit, last time we were gonna go to, you and I were gonna go to the beach, just to like hang out, chill, vlog, relax, whatever. And then we got there it was the line that we met, like got to the back of. It was pretty much like 4 hours to get to the beach from the back of that line. We just said, "Fuck it, we're going to the zoo."
We went to pay our respects to Harambe. I think there's an actual vlog video out there. Yes, that we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't go that for that point. And the other point is that I feel like it's heavily marketed. So anything that you get there is going to be price marked all the way up.
I mean, because
how do you feel about that?
It's a bunch of vendors like from the valley, and I mean, like if I could support my local businesses, then yeah, why not? I mean, of course, like if it's like extremely
like
heavily
$5
priced.
bottle of water.
I mean, if you need water, you need water. I'd pay it.
It happened in California when I went to a convention.
Still need that.
Worth of water.
That
like this.
Montana pack of water, fucking was it $8 for like a 12-pack? I was like, fuck, I can beer for that down here.
Yeah, but it's something, I'd like to go. I think that's the only like real big Pride event that's happening here in the Valley. I think a couple years ago they had it in McAllen, which I would have preferred, but now it's at the beach, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Meanwhile, I'm kidding. I was like, what's the worst thing I could come up with right now? But no.
Straight Pride.
No, I think my shop was invited to that, but we're like, there's no way our product would survive making the trip all the way out there.
Oh, as far as fuck. It's the beach. It's gonna be hot.
Good an hour and 15-minute drive. It wouldn't make it, even with the ice chests. Nope. We get there like, everybody want a smoothie? Start handing them out, and then
juice.
Like it's, anybody want some juice? In layers.
Shake it.
I mean, we do have some that even when they start melting, like they're still fucking delicious, but still rather not.
Shameless plug. Yeah.
I mean, nobody knows what it is yet,
and they will never.
maybe in the future, but as of right now, I'm still kind of like, let's keep that separate. So, even though I'm pretty sure it's obvious enough.
What are you looking forward to, Eddie?
I don't know. Planning, and this is like way further down the line. I'm gonna take like a week to maybe go to like Europe.
Europe.
Either like somewhere in Europe or Korea. I haven't exactly pinpointed anything specific.
I hope you make it back, Eddie.
Nah, South
Not
Korea's
North
cool.
Korea.
South Korea's cool.
But I want to see what there is from a culinary perspective over there, like for myself.
You can be like an Anthony Bourdain type thing, you know? Trying
I
out
want-
the culinary arts.
I want to see what like how things are over there, because we don't get a lot of variety down here.
No.
Like, how do we know? Like, I only know of one like Indian food place, and I haven't gone there yet, and I intend to. But I'm kind of like, how do I know if this is any good?
You should try that British soup that they use a boot with.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's what do you call it? I saw it once. Obama had this meeting with Putin in
Patton.
what do you call it? I think it was Britain. And they had to sit down, and then they brought this like course meal, and they used the soup that they made. They used a boot to like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man, did he eat it?
Yeah, they had to. They were all look. Everyone was looking like they're gonna eat the soup, aren't they?
No, but I just want to see like what there is to offer out there, and not just like to
Not just Google it, like experience it for yourself.
I want to
yeah.
experience it for myself, but I also want to see like the landscape, because I know of a friend of mine. She went to like Switzerland or something like that, and like the pictures she showed me like were just like holy
They
shit.
don't do justice, right? Yeah.
Like-
seeing nature in its full scale with your two little eyes.
Like you with Grand Canyon, me with Yellowstone. We both know pictures don't mean shit
exactly.
till you're actually out there, and it changes the fucking
Mhm.
game.
I had one of the coworkers in the office that has taken a week off. He's actually hiking in Switzerland.
Nice. That's crazy. Good for him.
He's what do you call it?
A hiker.
No, he he looks like a young Steve Rogers. So I hope he makes it back.
Oh no, he's gonna get frozen
Hope he makes it
by
back,
some
but
red
yeah.
dude.
That's pretty cool that he took that initiative, but apparently he's been doing that before the pandemic too. So
I don't know, something like that. I think because like I love to travel, and I've been getting that itch to do it again. And sure, like I drive everywhere. I can go to Corpus whenever I want. Like it means nothing to me. It's like here in Texas, like I don't find it far anymore. I can go to San Antonio. Sure, it's a 4-hour drive, but it doesn't feel like much. And I'm sure you can agree, or you can relate, both of you actually,
Mhm.
that going that far doesn't feel far anymore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to go to Buc-ee's? How far is it? Like 3 hours? Fuck it, let's go to Buc-ee's.
yeah, I'm feeling
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. Yeah.
I mean, their food's good enough to be able to be
Beaver
like, let's go to
nuggets, let's go.
But no, I wanna see all that. Get like, of course, maybe next time we do the podcast, I'm gonna get a pizza that my boss actually recommended to me. He said it tastes like it's the closest thing down here you can get to Chicago style pizza, and it's called the Cordon's Taste of Chicago. And I went, but I didn't get to get like the Chicago style pizza because it was on like the
Was it like a
smallest,
deep dish? Yeah.
very deep dish, and it's like that.
Damn.
What I had in Chicago, I went to paisanos.
Yeah. Any bigger, it'd be a pot pie.
And my God, it was just delicious. Delicious. Like, oh my God, it was so good.
Like, oh my God.
And
why go anywhere else?
I've been looking for that.
You've been chasing that high ever since.
Pretty much. And he recommended me this place. I didn't get to try their pizza. I got to try their burger, which was pretty good, or one of their burgers. But like their fries are actually very well seasoned. I was like, oh my God, this is delicious. But I didn't want to get a whole pizza just for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know
Makes
what?
sense.
I invited my sisters, but they were like, oh. Well, I invited them the like 2 days before, and then the day of, they were like, oh, we're making food. I was like, you bitch. Like, I told you what we were doing. But whatever. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Next episode of the podcast, next recording, I'll just bring some. I'll buy
We
some
might
to go.
do the drone racing, right?
When's this?
Next podcast. The end of the month.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's...
We might do that.
We'll see if we can set one up. With my brother-in-law?
Yeah, that and redeeming your cooking skills. Because that guy's going to get released this week, and you're not going to want to miss that.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so
one.
what happened?
There's like 20 fails in the span of 20 minutes.
I don't know.
You said it. You talked about it last podcast, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yeah, you
But we
did.
recorded... I tried to cook something at my sister's place. I just did not have it in me. Like, I could not focus on a single thing. Everything I did in the wrong order. I didn't even turn on the right fucking burners. Like on the stove. I spilled everything.
Hashtag rip sauce.
I was like, oh my gosh. It was the worst I've ever been in a kitchen in my life. And I was like, Eric asked me in the video, he's like, do you not want me to release this? So I was like, no, it has to be released. I mean, it's the whole reason we're out here. But I was like, fuck. Like, if I'm being honest, like, I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to watch that video. Everybody else, you can upload it, but oh my gosh, it's humiliating.
We'll put 50 hashtags so everyone can see.
To me, like, I find it absolutely humiliating. Like, I couldn't get anything right. And then, like, they say they liked it, but honestly, I was like, out of a 10, I gave that food a 4. I was just like, I taste bland chicken, overcooked. I overcooked the chicken. The cheese was mediocre at best. Like, it was the best I can say. What I've made that day was just okay. And I was just like, I hate today. So I just got home and got drunk. But yeah, that's how that went. So it's still going out, as much as I don't want it to. I feel like I can't say, don't send it out.
It shows growth, Eddie. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if anything,
It's
There's
true.
now a level 0.
if anything, there's now a bar that I can move up.
Exactly.
It would, like, if anything,
Can't
like,
get worse than that.
honestly, it just might make me nervous again. Be like, okay, I fucked it up so royally last time. Let's not do it again this
The camera's
time.
not here, Eddie. It's a fly on the wall. Just shut up and cook.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
fucking do it. Like nice.
If anything, that video shows how far along I have to go to be able to be, like, regardless of the situation, I'm comfortable in a kitchen.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. The end of the month, we're gonna have his redemption cook-off, I guess you could
Oh
say.
shit!
And then the drone racing, if he still has it. I don't know if he does.
I'm sure he'll still have it.
He might have an edge because I don't have a DJI controller. I just have my phone.
He'll definitely have an
He'll
edge.
definitely stomp my ass on. But if it's a straight line, if it's a drag race, then yes. I think I could win this.
I doubt it.
Weight distribution.
I doubt it would be a drag race, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Or we can make a course in the field.
Ugh, a drone's not gonna make it out. And it's gonna be yours.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But you could just laugh.
I don't have
Just
any
ask
like
over
contacts
140,
in.
Yeah.
I don't have any contacts in on
We
my
have two
glasses,
people here.
so I'm trying to see like how much time we have left.
Manners.
And it looks like I'm not taking a photo of you guys. I'm just trying to see
Giant
the
magnifying
screen.
glass.
That's essentially what it is. But it is about that time. About 10 minutes over, but who cares? Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we are not any experts on any of the things we talked about today. So take everything we said with a grain of salt.
With a grain of salt, guys. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Good night and take care.